Every word they ever threw at me was meant to make me crack, but I swallowed all the venom, turned it into something strong. Now the fire in my chest is burning hotter than the wrong. I was quiet in the corner, but I'm done with being small. Every step they try to take from me, I took back through it all. Now I'm standing in the open with the purpose in my eyes. If they're looking for submission, they'll be met with my reply. I feel the pressure on my shoulders, but it only makes me grow. I hear the voices trying to stop me, but they don't control me now. I fight back every time they try to push me under. I fight back, turning every doubt into my thunder. I rise up, even when the world is pulling harder. I won't crack, no, I'm only getting stronger. I fight back, every scar becomes my reason. I fight back, I'm unbroken through the seasons. I rise up, yeah, I'm never gonna weaken. I fight back, this is my uprising. This is my uprising. I remember every moment when they told me I was less, when they tried to drown my spirit, tried to keep me in the mess. But the silence lit a spark that's now a wildfire in my veins. Every failure taught me something, every loss became a gain. Now I'm running through the chaos with the hunger in my stride. If they're coming for my heart, they better know I never hide. I've been beaten, I've been shattered, but I never stay for long. Now I'm standing on the ruins, proving all of them are wrong. I feel the pressure on my shoulders, but it only makes me grow. I hear the voices trying to stop me, but they don't control me now. I fight back every time they try to push me under. I fight back, turning every doubt into my thunder. I rise up, even when the world is pulling harder. I won't crack, no, I'm only getting stronger. I fight back, every scar becomes my reason. I fight back, I'm unbroken through the seasons. I rise up, yeah, I'm never gonna weaken. I fight back, this is my uprising. All the nights I spent alone, fighting battles in my mind. All the moments I was broken, all the strength I had to find. Now the fear that used to haunt me is the fuel that makes me rise. I'm the storm they couldn't weather, I'm the truth they can't deny. I fight back every time they try to push me under. I fight back, turning every doubt into my thunder. I rise up, even when the world is pulling harder. I won't crack, no, I'm only getting stronger. I fight back, every scar becomes my reason. I fight back, I'm unbroken through the seasons. I rise up, yeah, I'm never gonna weaken. I fight back, this is my uprising. Yeah, I feel it waking up inside me. Go! I was moving through the shadows with a heartbeat running cold. Every dream I tried to chase was getting heavy to hold, but a flicker in the silence started burning through the doubt. Now it's crawling through my veins and trying hard to break out. Every failure that I carried only sharpened up my aim. Every moment I was fading only added to the flame. Now I'm stepping through the pressure with a fire in my stride. If they're looking for a spark, then I'm about to come alive. I feel the current in my chest, it's getting harder to contain. Like a storm behind my ribs that's breaking through the frame. I'm rising, the fire's taking over. Climbing, the weight is getting lower. Burning, the darkness pulling slower. I'm shining, the becomes a soldier. I remember every moment when the light was almost gone, when the world felt like a burden and the nights were getting long. But the quiet made me hungry, made me sharper than before. Now the glow is getting violent, now it's breaking down the door. Every setback lit a fuse that I could never shut away. Now the rhythm in my heartbeat's getting louder every day. I've been patient, I've been silent, but I'm done with holding back. Now the fire's overflowing and it's running down the track. Feel the current in my chest, it's getting harder to contain. Like a storm behind my ribs that's breaking through the frame. I'm rising, the fire's taking over. Climbing, the weight is getting lower. Burning, the darkness pulling slower. I'm shining, the spark becomes a soldier. Rising, the heat is getting bolder. Climbing, the pressure makes me stronger. Burning, the night is almost over. I'm shining, the spark becomes a soldier. All the nights I felt forgotten only taught me how to glow. All the moments I was breaking only pushed me to grow. Now the flame that they dismissed is turning into something wild. I'm the light they couldn't smother, now I'm burning like a child. Becomes a soldier. Rising, the heat is getting bolder. Climbing, the pressure makes me stronger. Burning, the night is almost over. I'm shining, the spark becomes a soldier. Silence in my head like a blade against a stone. Every heartbeat steady, every weakness overthrown. I don't flinch at the pressure, I don't bend when it's tight. I've been carving out my purpose in the middle of the night. No emotion in my stride, only steel beneath my skin. Every failure that I tasted turned to discipline within. I don't chase validation, I don't beg to be seen. I've been walking through the shadows, building something sharp and clean. No heat left in my veins, only focusing its place. Every step is calculated, every move is made with grace. I move like winter on the horizon, I strike like frost when the world is rising. I breathe like ice when the pressure's climbing. I stand untouched, unshaken, unbinding. I move like winter on the horizon, I strike like frost when the world is rising. I breathe like ice when the pressure's climbing. I stand untouched, unshaken, unbinding. Every whisper in the dark only sharpens up my aim. I don't crumble under weight, I've learned to thrive inside the strain. Let the chaos try to break me, let the noise come crashing down. I've been tempered by the quiet, I've been molded by the ground. No distraction in my path, only targets in my sight. Every scar became a compass pointing where I need to fight. I don't fold under the tension, I don't run from what I fear. I've been training in the silence till the vision's crystal clear. No heat left in my veins, only focus in its place. Every step is calculated, every move is made with grace. I move like winter on the horizon, I strike like frost when the world is rising. I breathe like ice when the pressure's climbing. I stand untouched, unshaken, unbinding. I move like winter on the horizon, I strike like frost when the world is rising. I breathe like ice when the pressure's climbing. I stand untouched, unshaken, unbinding. Let the world burn around me, I will melt inside the flame. Let the noise try to drown me, I'll remain exactly same. I'm the calm beat for the chaos. I'm the stillness in the storm. I'm the edge they never noticed till the moment it transforms. I move like winter on the horizon. I strike like frost when the world is rising. I breathe like ice when the pressure's climbing. I stand untouched, unshaken, unbinding. I move like winter on the horizon. I strike like frost when the world is rising. I breathe like ice when the pressure's climbing. I stand untouched, unshaken, unbinding. Yeah. Footsteps echo on the pavement, chasing something out of reach. Yeah. Every failure left a message that the struggle had to teach. Dreams were scattered on the floor, but the pieces formed a map. Every setback drew a line that pulled the future into grasp. Voices telling me to settle, only sharpened up their aim. Pressure building in the silence turned ambition into flame. Roads were closing all around, but the cracks became a path. Every moment on the edge became the strength I never had. No crown handed from the sky, no fate written in the dust. Only choices in the chaos, only fire in the trust. Destiny isn't something that arrives, it's something taken. Purpose isn't found inside the dark, it's something shaken. Future doesn't wait for anyone, it's always in the making. This road belongs to those who rise, not those who stay afraid. And destiny isn't something that arrives, it's something taken. Yeah. Shadows stretching on the ground, but the light keeps breaking through. Every doubt that tried to linger lost its power as it grew. Hands were empty in the start, but the hunger filled the space. Every scar became a compass pointing where the dreams were chased. Crowds were shouting from the sidelines, but the noises fed the drive. Every moment under pressure proved the fire stayed alive. Walls were closing in around, but the cracks became a door. Every limit that was spoken only pushed me to one more. Crown handed from the sky, no fate written in the dust. Only choices in the chaos, only fire in the trust. Destiny isn't something that arrives, it's something taken. Purpose isn't found inside the dark, it's something shaken. Future doesn't wait for anyone, it's always in the making. This road belongs to those who rise, not those who stay afraid. And destiny isn't something that arrives, it's something taken. Let the world doubt every step, the vision never fades. Let the storms come crashing down, the will is never swayed. Let the nights grow long and cold, the fire still remains. Let the path turn rough and steep, the climb becomes the game. Destiny isn't something that arrives, it's something taken. Purpose isn't found inside the dark, it's something shaken. Future doesn't wait for anyone, it's always in the making. This road belongs to those who rise, not those who stay afraid. And destiny isn't something that arrives, it's something taken. was marching with the rest. Walls tremble from the pressure as the tension starts to climb. Every rule that held us down starts to crack along the spine. No command from any throne never kept the storm away. Every chain that tried to bind us starts to rust and fade away. No silence in the heartbeat, no fear inside the ranks. Every pulse becomes a warning, every breath becomes a stand. Stand tall, the ground is shaking open. Push forward, the line is finally broken. Rise louder, the tide is now awoken. Strike harder, the vow remains unspoken. Stand tall, the ground is shaking open. Push forward, the line is finally broken. Rise louder, the tide is now awoken. Strike harder, the vow remains unspoken. Storms gather on the skyline as the shadows start to bend. Every doubt that once controlled us meets a sudden violent end. Voices echo through the alleys with the rhythm built on rage. Every heartbeat in the crowd turns the fear into a blade. No retreat inside the motion, no collapse beneath the weight. Every scar becomes a banner that the world cannot erase. Crowds moving like a river cutting through the strongest stone. Every step becomes a warning that the throne is not alone. No silence in the heartbeat, no fear inside the ranks. Every pulse becomes a warning, every breath becomes a stand. Stand tall, the ground is shaking open. Push forward, the line is finally broken. Rise louder, the tide is now awoken. Strike harder, the vow remains unspoken. Stand tall, the ground is shaking open. Push forward, the line is finally broken. Rise louder, the tide is now awoken. Strike harder, the vow remains unspoken. Steel in the eyes of the ones who never bowed. Thunder in the steps of the rising roaring crowd. Ashes on the ground from the lies that burned away. Echoes of the past fading out with every day. Stand tall, the ground is shaking open. Push forward, the line is finally broken. Rise louder, the tide is now awoken. Strike harder, the vow remains unspoken. Stand tall, the ground is shaking open. Push forward, the line is finally broken. Rise louder, the tide is now awoken. Strike harder, the vow remains unspoken. Dust rising from the pavement with the rhythm of the steps. Every morning starts in silence, every goal begins in sweat. No applause inside the struggle, only echoes in the mind. Every hour stacked together form the shape of what's designed. Hands roughened by the effort, edges sharpened by the strain. Every failure left a mark that carved the pathway through the pain. Nothing gifted, nothing promised, only progress built by hand. Every moment in the shadows forms the strength to finally stand. No shortcuts in the motion, no comfort in the climb. Every second in the pressure turns the effort into spine. Forward, the weight becomes the teacher. Steady, the steps become the feature. Endless, the path becomes the preacher. Stronger, the scars become the keeper. Forward, the weight becomes the teacher. Steady, the steps become the feature. Endless, the path becomes the preacher. Stronger, the scars become the keeper. Sweat falling on the concrete like a signature of will. Every heartbeat keeps the tempo when the world is standing still. No retreat inside the rhythm, only movement through the grind. Every setback fuels the engine that refuses to unwind. Breath burning in the chest, but the pace won't fade away. Every mile inside the journey builds the courage to stay. Nothing easy in the making, nothing simple in the rise. Every repetition forged the fire here. answer. Ash drifting through the air from the ruins of the past. Every echo in the distance fades away and doesn't last. Broken pieces on the ground start to shimmer in the light. Every fragment tells a story of a long and quiet fight. Footsteps tracing through the dust where the shadows used to stay. Every heartbeat getting louder as the fear begins to sway. No more silence in the chest, only rhythm in the bones. Every scar becomes a signal that the strength has finally grown. Night fades slowly from the edges, pulling color through the gray. Every breath becomes a promise that the dawn is on its way. From the ashes, a pulse begins to gather. Through the wreckage, the pieces pull together. Past the silence, the voice becomes a thunder. Toward the daylight, the fall becomes the answer. From the ashes, a pulse begins to gather. Through the wreckage, the pieces pull together. Past the silence, the voice becomes a thunder. Toward the daylight, the fall becomes the answer. Cracks forming in the ground where the weight once held it down. Every tremor in the earth shakes the memory of the crown. Dust rising from the impact of the battles left behind. Every moment in the struggle carved a pathway in the mind. Light bleeding through the clouds paints a future on the skin. Every second in the darkness built the fire deep within. No more trembling in the stance, only purpose in the stride. Every failure turned to fuel that the shadows couldn't hide. Night fades slowly from the edges, pulling color through the gray. Every breath finds its focus. Quiet roads underfoot, just a hum of steady breath. Every thought a distant echo from the battles left unsaid. Faint light on the horizon, drawing lines across the ground. Every shadow stretching longer as the silence wraps around. Cold air on the skin, but the pulse begins to climb. Every second in the stillness starts to sharpen into time. No rush in the beginning, only tension in the frame. Every moment in the calm prepares the body for the flame. Low rumble in the distance like a storm behind the ribs. Every heartbeat getting heavier, the restraint begins to slip. Breakthrough! The pressure turns to motion. Run wild, the limits lose devotion. Hit hard, the rhythm cuts the ocean. Move fast, the fire finds its focus. Breakthrough! The pressure turns to motion. Run wild, the limits lose devotion. Hit hard, the rhythm cuts the ocean. Move fast, the fire finds its focus. That's rising from the ground as the pace begins to rise. Every step becomes a warning to the doubts that used to hide. He building in the chest like a fuse that's catching spark. Every memory of failure starts to crumble in the dark. Sharp breath in the lungs, but the stride won't slow a bend. Every mile inside the journey pushes further than the air. No weight in the resistance, only fuel beneath the skin. Every second in the struggle feeds the engine from within. Low rumble in the distance like a storm behind the ribs. Every heartbeat getting heavier, the restraint begins to slip. Breakthrough! The pressure turns to motion. Run wild, the limits lose devotion. Hit hard, the rhythm finds its focus. Break through, the pressure turns to motion. Run wild, the limits lose devotion. Hit hard, the rhythm cuts the ocean. Move fast, the fire finds its focus. Momentum in the veins, no force can slow the rise. Impact in the steps, no doubt can cloud the eyes. Forward through the noise, no fear can hold the line. Faster through the dark, no wall can stop the climb. Pressure turns to motion. Run wild, the limits lose devotion. Hit hard, the rhythm cuts the ocean. Move fast, the fire finds its focus. Break through, the pressure turns to motion. Run wild, the limits lose devotion. Hit hard, the rhythm cuts the ocean. Move fast, the fire finds its focus. Yeah. Wow. Pressure snapping at the edges as the heartbeat starts to race. Every second in the struggle puts the fire in its place. No restraint inside the motion, just a surge that cuts the frame. Every step across the line turns resistance into flame. Walls cracking from the impact as the rhythm starts to climb. Every doubt that tried to linger gets erased inside the grind. No collapse beneath the tension, only force beneath the skin. Every moment in the chaos pulls the power from within. Tension breaking in the distance, like a wire pulled too tight. Every breath becomes a warning that the spark is set to ignite. Run free, the weight can't hold the motion. Cut loose, the fear gets lost in motion. Break through, the pulse becomes an ocean. Rise up, the force becomes devotion. Run free, the weight can't hold the motion. Cut loose, the fear gets lost in motion. Break through, the pulse becomes an ocean. Rise up, the force becomes devotion. Shaking from the footsteps as the pace begins to tear. Every limit in the past starts dissolving in the air. No retreat inside the pressure, only hunger in the drive. Every scar becomes a symbol that the will is still alive. Keep burning it. The rise becomes a measure. Footsteps hit like thunder when I step into the ring. Every rival in the shadow starts to question everything. No mercy in the motion, every strike is built to land. Every heartbeat in the chest feels like power in my hand. Crowds freeze when the pressure starts to rise around the floor. Every whisper in the dark says they've never seen before. No throne ever given, every crown is meant to take. Every moment in the grind turns the fear into a quake. He climbs higher when the challenge gets loud. Every move cuts sharp when the stakes draw a crowd. Claim the peak, the crown won't wait forever. Stand above, the climb breaks every tether. Rule the field, the storm hits like a sever. Own the throne, the rise becomes a measure. Claim the peak, the crown won't wait forever. Stand above, the climb breaks every tether. Rule the field, the storm hits like a sever. Own the throne, the rise becomes a measure. The rise becomes a measure. Yeah. Ground shakes when the pace starts tearing through the line. Every step becomes a warning that the throne is now mine. No break in the pressure. future. Every breath is forged in steel. Every scar across the past proves the power that